Hey third graders, welcome to our math lesson. As you can see on the screen, it has the 8 times tables. Now I'm not going to quiz you on your 8 times tables this week, not again, but I am going to quiz you next week on your 8 divisions tables. We're using this table for number 1, but I'm going to sing the song because you haven't heard it in a while. So it goes like this, and you can sing along with me. 8, 16, and 24, 32, and 40, 48, and 56, and 64, and 72, and 80, and 88, and 96. Now this time, I'm going to use my fingers, okay? So try it with me. 8, 16, and 24, 32, and 40, 48, and 56, and 64, and 72, and 80, and 88, and 96. Good try. Now, use this chart for number 1 on page 191. So make sure your math books are open to page 191. Cool. Now, use the chart to fill this in. Number 1. You can pause the video or you can go back. Let's see. Here, you can use this, pause the video, and use this for number 1. Unpause. Okay, I'm going to go over it at our Zoom meeting. Let's do number 2. Number 2, the first word problem says, Emmanuel Christian School has 78 students in 3rd grade and 19 fewer students in 4th grade. So you know what I'm going to do? I am going to make a list. So I have 3rd graders. I'm going to put, let's put like a triangle for the 3rd graders, okay? Just because I want to use shapes. So the 3rd grade class has 78 students in 3rd grade. So I'm going to put 78. So make sure you do that. Now the 4th grade class, I'm going to put like a square for 4th grade. Now it says 19 fewer students in 4th grade. That does not mean there are 19 kids. That's for a school to have 78 3rd graders but only 19 4th graders. That doesn't make sense. So there are 19 fewer. That means you have to subtract. Whenever you see this word fewer, and here's what I want you to try to do, because this is critical thinking. I want you to put subtract next to the word fewer. And you have room to do that because you don't really have to do much work for number 1, but you definitely have room to put the word subtract next to fewer. So here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 78 subtract 19. You know why? You know why? I want to know how many students there are in 4th grade because there aren't 19 4th graders. There are 19 fewer, so I'm going to subtract it. This will tell me how many 4th graders there are. 8 take away 9. 8 take away... I can't do that. Okay, so I've got to borrow. 7 becomes a 6. 8 becomes an 18. I can do that. I'm going to hold up 9 fingers and count down from 18, okay? You can watch me. 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. 18 take away 9 is 9. Okay. 6 take away 1, we can do that, is 5. So there are actually 59 4th graders. Now, I'm not done. Okay, you might think, hey, we're done. Let's go. No. Because there's a 2-step. This is a 2-step problem. We are now moving into, as you did, I hope you noticed yesterday, we're moving into problems that have 2 steps. The first step was trying to figure out how many 4th graders there were. The second step now, here, how many students are in 3rd and 4th grade altogether? The second step is to figure out how many there are altogether. So when I say altogether, I see, and you can write this down too because this is good critical thinking. This is a good critical thinking exercise and skill I want to add. Okay. Now, when I was your age and I was looking at a word problem like this, I thought that I had to add 17 and 19. Or 78, sorry. I thought I had to add 78 and 19. That is not what you do. Okay, you add the number of 3rd graders let me use a different color, which is 78, and the number of fourth graders, which is 59, okay? You add that, and that will tell you how many third and fourth graders there are. So I have to carry over, I know. 8 plus 9, so I'm going to hold up 9 fingers, and I'm going to count from 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Carry the 1. 1 plus 7 is 8. 8 plus 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So overall, in the school, there are 137 third and fourth graders. Okay. So like I said, this was a two-step problem. And from now on, we're going to have to try to remember, I've got to do two things. The first thing I did was try to figure out how many fourth graders there were. Okay. And I had to remember, fewer does not mean, fewer means I have to subtract. Okay. And then I had to do step 2, figure out how many third and fourth graders there were all together. So I had to add the 78 and the 59, not the 78 and the 19. Number B. Mom is baking 5 large pans of apple crisp. She needs 5 cups of apples per pan. Oh, I see. Okay. So she's baking 5 large pans. I'm going to draw 5 large pans. I'm going to use red because it's apple crisp. Okay. Now, I've got to make sure that they all fit. All right, so you've got to be neat. You want to be sloppy. That's 2. Maybe I have to erase this. Let me try this again. There you go. That's kind of better. Okay, so it's not going to fit, so I will do it outside. But at least I'm being neat. It's not too sloppy. So I've got 5 pans because it says here, Mom is baking 5 large pans. Okay. She needs 5 cups of apples per pan. So in each pan, you see how it says per? That means each. And here, this is again critical thinking. This is a good skill. Write down notes. So per means each. So that means in each of these pans, there are 5 cups of apples. Now, I'm not going to draw the 5. I could, so I'll do that. Just so you can see it and to believe it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so each pan has 5 apples or 5 cups of apples. How many cups of apples does she need? So that means I have to count the number of apples that I just drew. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Ha! She needs 25 cups. Huh? That's supposed to be a C. Okay. Now, there's an easier way to do this without having to draw the apples. I just drew the apples for you because I wanted you to see what I was doing. But here, what you can really actually do, whenever you see the word each, you are multiplying. Okay, so here's another thing to write down. Each or per means to multiply. So I just have to do 5 times 5, which is 25. Okay, so I hope you're understanding that I am now showing you another level of level 4 thinking. This is level 4, but you're doing a deeper level of level 4, if that makes sense. Now, so for some level 5 thinking, all right, fill in the blanks with less than or greater than. So the first thing I do is I look at the denominators. They're the same. Good. If they're the same, now I have to just worry about the numerators. Which numerator is bigger? The 5. So that's where I draw my alligator. Letter B. I look at the denominators. Great. They're the same. So now I worry about the numerators. 9 is bigger. So boom. That's where the alligator eats the biggest part. C and D. We're going to try it at our Zoom meeting. Or you can do it on your own. And let's see how you do. All right, on the back side, you have 5 and 6 as seat work, but let's do number 4. It's very much related to what we did yesterday. So yesterday I showed you a trick. I'm going to use green. When you try to find the fractional part of the whole number, what you're really doing is dividing. So you're going to do 12 divided by 2. And what's 12 divided by 2? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. It's 6. So you just draw 6 in the blank. Here for B, it is 12 divided by 4. 4, 8, 12. It's 3. Over here, 12 divided by 3. 3, 6, 9, 12. It's 4. Okay. Over here, it's 16 divided by 4. 4, 8, 12, 16. It's 4 again. So do you see what I'm doing? Pattern-wise, I am dividing. I'm not paying attention to the numerator, okay? And yes, one day, when you get to 5th grade, actually, the numerator will not be 1. But you don't have to worry about that now. You're in 3rd grade. We'll just worry about this. So try E through F on your own. And look at G. 24 divided by 8. You just did that up here. 24 divided by, oh, okay, just did that. Ready? So here's your seat work. Just do numbers 5 and 6. And try the other parts on your own. That would really help improve your critical thinking. Okay? Thank you very much, 3rd graders.